On Wednesday, we are gamers. On Saturday, we are nail painters or bakers. On Sunday, what do we do on Sunday? We usually record the podcast, which we did not do this week. So we are nobodies. We are nothing on Sundays. Welcome on in. Hello to the mods. Welcome to the Menchie gang. How are you guys doing? How was your week? How have you been this week? What's happening in the world? Like, I'm trying to reorient myself. Because I'll occasionally hear streamers like mention something about like real life timelines. Like, oh, some people's kids are going back to school right now. But then I look at my calendar and I'm like, people go back to school at the beginning of August? Maybe not in Canada. I'm like, I don't remember that. So I don't know what timeline that is. Maybe somewhere, is it the UK they go back to school? It's raining in Vancouver. Well, what else is new? Nothing is surprising there. You start school tomorrow. Where are you? If you start school at the first week of August. In the UK, nobody is going back to school. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, not the UK. I don't know where. UK is September. All right, I'm sorry. So I said like, what was that mishmash of Canadian and UK? All right, okay, not the UK. I lied. Don't listen to me. Don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. In Scotland, they start next week. Florida starts tomorrow. Oh, the States starts. Oh, the States has to go back early. How do you drag your kids back to school in like the first week of August? You know what I mean? Like, how does camp work then? It's like, wait, do you guys not go to camp? Aren't they still at camp? Well, aren't your children still gone? You get out of school earlier. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Some schools are a full year calendar. What? You mean they go to class every day of the year that's not a holiday? Is that what you mean? What's a full year calendar for school? You have school every day of the year? What? They end the year earlier. Yeah, but that's different. I forgot to make tea. I was just gonna say, where's your tea? And then I'm like, I don't even have it. I'm a fucking hypocrite. That's normal in Norway? School every day of the year. Well, that's why you guys are so smart. We can't compete. They go all year round, but they have long breaks in between. Well, isn't that just summer break? Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean? But if you actually have school every day, minus like the odd one day or two. Wow, they don't go to school every day. And they still don't know that America's not a country. Stop. Hello, I was watching Emily D. Baker's new video. Me too. Actually, I'm still watching her video from like 2 days ago. Unless someone is live, like then I'll watch whatever's live. But I usually go back to the last content that I missed from the beginning because I need to watch the whole thing. Okay, anyways, welcome on in. It's August 9th, and not this fucking song. It always gets ya. The mandatory narcissistic montage. When you least expect it. It just gets ya. Just like skibbity-doo-doo-doo. Skibbity-dee. Skibbity-doo-ba-ba-ba. Fuck, I'm 5 years old. Alright, well. We're gonna deal with it now. I wanna stay here with you. Kids today will never know the mandatory narcissistic montage. Okay, we'll let the chorus play. For old time's sake. Ready?
I wanna stay here with you.
Mod Squad, watch that part back in 0.5 speed. It's because the photo shoot I did the other week. So I have posing on my mind, you know? Because a lot of the... No, I'm just kidding. I did not do that in the photo shoot. Are you kidding me? No. Is that a Taylor hoodie? Yes, it is. You can barely see her. I don't know if her ink ran out. I think her ink cartridge is low. Taylor, your ink cartridge is low. Please call HP for refills. I like this hoodie though. It's big. It's really cozy. Your hair is cool. Thanks. I didn't do anything. I took it out of a braid. And I should probably shower. I say this every time someone asks me about, you know, how I did my hair. I thought you were wearing a sock. Are you calling Taylor a sock? I mean, maybe she can be a bit of a sock. I want to go back to the Eras tour, but I probably won't be able to. Why? Did you get waitlisted like Ben? Because Ben signed up again to like the Toronto version of Taylor, and he got waitlisted. As expected. Thank you, Kat. And Valentine, I bought myself the retro collection as a gift for myself. My own indie nail polish launched last week and did great. Congrats, Stephanie. The retro packaging is divine. Thank you. Oh, we're almost sold out of the retro collection set, by the way. In case anyone wanted a last minute second box or a last minute first box. The VHS collector set box is almost gone. Say bye. Roll the credits. She's almost gone. Thank you, Jody. Hello, Christine. Anyone else get a pre-sale code for Taylor yesterday? What? Jody, give it to Ben. He will pay you double your super chat. What? I don't know anything about like how the codes or whatever works. I just know he was waitlisted, which I think means bad. Who bought Holo Taco for the second time in the last 2 weeks? A few of you, apparently. I need to stop getting drunk? Are you shopping for nail polish drunk? Valentine, careful now. Oh my God. Also, less than 1 week to get to France. Amazing. Awesome. Thank you to the international shippers. And thank you for the super chat. Love that new command. Oh yeah, I put this in there. Retro, see? It's the old ASCII symbols. Yeah, give me your code. Okay, give Ben your code. Just drop it in the chat. No one else will use it. Just us. Just give it to us. I actually only need 2 tickets. And there's a limit of 4. Ban! So I could. It's for Indie November 2nd. What's the Indie? Is that an Indie? Do you mean like Indiana? I don't know. I painted my nails tipsy last night. I did surprisingly. I've done a drunk nails video once with my sister. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Maybe not this Saturday, but at some point, I bought these goggles that simulate being intoxicated. Yeah, great ideas, Christine. I saw them on like Amazon and I was like, stream idea. Stream idea. Yeah, so instead of actually getting drunk, I'm like, you know what's even funnier than getting drunk and painting your nails? It's simulating being intoxicated with goggles and then trying to paint your nails to see if I can like beat it. You know what I mean? Like push through. Those are crazy. Yeah, they're not that common. I had a hard time like finding the authentic ones because like apparently they use them in like police courses, I guess, for training purposes to simulate, like, this is just me imagining, like, oh, what happens when you ask a drunk person to like walk along the straight line? You know what I mean? To understand what it's like from their POV. And short of asking their recruits to get drunk, they maybe give them these goggles. At least that's what the explanation provided was to me for why these are used in training. But maybe someone in the chat, when I finally do this, will be like, that's not true. It happens this way. Anyways, I thought it could be kind of a fun stream idea. So I did buy intoxication goggles. It'll just make me feel sick. I guess we'll find out. Will I still be able to paint my nails? Christina's just secretly living out her law enforcement dream. Lie detectors and police course goggles, basically. Like, that's it. I watched too many trials. It's starting to get to me. I'm just like, how can I turn anything I do into an investigation? We have the detective's desk on Holo Taco, which, it seems they're looking for clues. They are thirsty. The detectives have been very thirsty. I know they're all waiting for Sophia. And I didn't drop very much. I haven't been dropping very much on Sophia, and that's intentional, you know, because it's not just about me and you guys, okay? There's another person involved, so we got to be respectful and let her leak some shit eventually when the time comes. But it's still only the first week of August, so September is quite some time away. The broccoli goat memes? What? Have I not? What is happening? Pillar! Mods! What's going on? Because Pillar is like a broccoli person. Oh my god. I don't even want to look. I have not looked at the detectives today. But anyways, yes, we are working on the next drop. It's gonna fill a lot of gaps and it's fun. And Ben swatched just 2 of them. We didn't have time to swatch all of them on Ben. I apologize. He definitely is very sorry about that. Oh yeah, it was Melon who made the neon broccoli emote on Discord. And now Pillar AL are very excited to use it, so. We only have this broccoli here, yeah. Please tell us if there's gonna be anything releasing before SAFs. Go to the detective's desk or go to my Snapchat, Instagram stories. Look at any hints I have given suggesting that the answer to your question is yes. Keep whispering? Why? Do you think I'll tell you more secrets if I whisper? Maybe it's just like a low-key thing, so I'm trying to keep it quiet. But also at the same time let you know that we're gonna do something cool for, you know, as we go into fall. We're not coming out with broccoli, in case you were wondering, okay? We will not be selling fresh vegetables. They will be dirty vegetables, and they will be spoiled only. When I whisper, it doesn't count. Anything I say when I whisper will not be used against me in a court of YouTube. So I can say whatever I want, right? Yeah, okay. So yes, we might be dropping some chill fall related, you know, stuff. Just saying, maybe. What? And some dirty vegetables. If you pay attention closely on the website, in the next couple weeks, you will find dirty broccoli for sale. You have to look really carefully though, because I don't think we want to attract attention to the dirty broccoli. So you will have to find the bonus page yourself. All right. Anyways, nothing counts. Okay, from the Discord, speaking of that place, we're gonna go over some stuff that a chatter has prepared for us, which we much appreciate. That somebody did their homework, okay? And it wasn't you. It was only Connie from Discord. As a quick reminder, we are gaming tonight. We are playing part 3, or episode 3 for me, of Spot the Liar Contradiction. Rather, Contradiction Spot the Liar. It's a British mystery game. Let me take off Menchie. She's not... Oop, that's me. Take off Menchie. She's not here. And it's been very complicated. Like, what the fuck is happening? So I tasked you guys with homework. I'm like, if you want to help me summarize to the class who is who murdered who maybe, and what weapons maybe, and who's doing drugs where and when, and what kind of mint magic tea is there for us to drink, like, please let me know, put it on a graph, get some visuals, some pictures, we'll map it out. We will figure out who did the murder. So big shout out to Connie with a K from the Simplygameogical Discord. They said, I'm turning in my homework. This is a refresher on Simply Not Logical's Contradiction Spot the Liar streams part 1 and 2. The attached files are spoilers to the game. Obviously you'll hear, you know, we're on part 3. I did my best making a visual recap for anyone trying to follow along this Wednesday's gaming stream. Normally I would make these with no context, but things in this game are already confusing enough, lol. Thank you, Connie. See, there's... Okay, it's the same thing. Simply Not Logical, sussy, contraductus... What? Contradussy? Like, what? What is this word? Sussy Contradussy stream, part 1 and 2, recap. Ready? Okay, we've got Kate, who died. She's dead. How come I can't... Oh, there we go. And then we have, oh, where do I even begin? Okay, Simon and Emma, boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay, they got in an argument. Emma was friends with Kate. Okay, Simon sold his homebrew he sold his homebrew, like, beer to James in exchange for herbal tea. They did a trade, but, like, he said it was tea, but, like, it was probably drugs. Okay, so, like, maybe he was getting drugs, which maybe he used on someone to murder them. I don't know. We don't have that information yet, potentially. Okay. James is a conspiracy theorist, but it turns out, like, he might have been right. Like, he's a little crazy, but, like, maybe he's also right. So he sold a scrying mirror to Kate, which is, like, a black mirror that when you look at it, like, something supernatural happens. He had posted third eye propaganda. That's part of his conspiracy theory personality. And he sold magic mint, which is tea that is drugged, like a salvia substance, to Liam. What? Liam, what the fuck is this? Liam Nielsen? Who? What? Was it taken? It was taken. Damn it. The magic mint was taken. And they performed at the Blackstone pub at Rebecca's pub. So Rebecca witnessed Liam perform, so she knows that. Yeah, wrong Liam. It's fine. Let's just go with this. It was definitely Liam Nielsen. He's a little sussy. Okay. As we continue through, Rebecca is the wife of Ryan, who's fucking weird. And everything he responds to is all like, what, you think I'm lying? Let me take another drink of whiskey. Like, okay, the worst actor ever. It's kind of funny. And he looks exactly like his actor father, who's probably not his real father, but they look the same. It's freaky. And Paul is a much better actor, very convincing. He's scary. He was the previous leader of Third Eye, and then he gave it to his son and then they rebranded to Atlas. They did a rebranding exercise. They're like, you know what, like, revenue's down, we're just gonna rebrand. They had some bad, after the propaganda that this guy participated in, they thought they would just rename their institution to something different, to attract more people into the cult and get them to come do just culty things. So Kate was a student of Atlas, and then we have there was an affair that we haven't heard much on in like the last hour or 2 hours of game time between Emma and Ryan. So I wonder if as we continue to talk to Paul and Ryan, we're gonna get more of the context there of like maybe someone was angry and maybe someone was jealous and like whatever. And that's what you do when you run a cult, you know, like it's part of the requirements to be a cult leader. Like you got to sleep with your students. So like I wouldn't be surprised if there was some other, you know, other lines in this chart for people who are in the cult, but we'll find out. Oh, there was a burning doll. That's right. So we walked into a session where they had burning dolls and we're doing chants, and we just casually walked in like, hey, what's up, everybody who wants pizza? And they were all like, don't mind me, don't mind us. It was very interesting. And is that basically it? Emma was a bandmate of Liam, so she was aware of him at the pub. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's more down here. Detective Jenks, that's us. We call our chief. We don't know what he looks like. Maybe the fucking chief did it. Kind of suspicious that we've never seen him. Just saying. You know, we've got to ask questions above, too. Current leads. This is so funny. This is what the detective's desk looks like, okay? They have, like, leads. They have files. Okay, the broken pendant, the freedom necklace we found by the dock, which we believe belonged to Emma, but she gave it to Kate because they were friends. Kyle, random guy in the woods who did a lot of this and screamed at us because he hates authority figures, and he drew the 3-finger symbol in a tree because vandalism, you know, it's very cool. Weird gesture Atlas students made up is this. It does not mean rock on in their language. What did it mean? Something about like devil power or something? Probably not that exact translation, but you know, basically that sentiment. A CD-ROM with a XXX, which was not porn. No, when we played it, it was not what the title said. So just ignore the XXX. It is not porn. It is a clip of what looked like the wallets of 2 people being taken. And then we were told later by this guy, Paul, that was created by them to pretend to steal from the students so he could use it as like training material. And we're like, okay. That's the doll burning. Ryan is shit at guitars, but he loves it. Yeah, like there's a lot of conversation about Ryan's guitars, and it's clearly going to be part of the plot line, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a decoy. We'll see. Third eye related things. So there was the mask with the symbols on, and then there was the propaganda flyer, which also had the symbols on it. Liam's death was suspicious, like Kate's. So we think that there was another student a year ago who died potentially, or who was potentially murdered. Like that's where this is going. Even though it wasn't classified as such at the time, but you know, Detective Jenks, we must be new here. We're gonna find the truth. Then there was Magic Mint, the legal drugs. It's legal, it's fine, you know, it's a party. So Magic Mint, and grown by this guy on his farm. What is going wrong with my playlist? Oh, it's on shuffle. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind. The story is all over the place. It is. Like, as helpful as this is, there's still more. Like, it's just like, what? And then there's hypnosis and scrying. So when we go into the room where we saw all the students, it clearly looked like they were in some kind of a trance. So maybe they were hypnotized by the leader at doing their doll burning or whatever. We don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know, right? So the mission remains. Find out who, if anyone, but probably one of these people killed Kate. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we were hired to do. That's what our boss wants us to do, unless it was our boss. which would be really interesting because it's the only character we haven't seen. But no spoilers. Simply, is this playlist on Spotify? I need it. No, this is a royalty-free service. It's not. It's just music from a music provider I pay for. The link's in the description box, but it's all like royalty-free content, if that makes sense. Arrest them all? We could do that. I'm thinking about it. Just out of an abundance of precaution, I'd like to arrest every single one of you. Because you've all lied at least once. Okay, liars are going to jail. If you lie to me, you go to jail. I'm rewriting the British laws. I know, right? It's a great map, so... I'm just gonna... I gotta pull it down while I set up the, stream. But again, big thank you to Connie. Here, I'm gonna like it. They posted it in the Simply React channel. If you wanna give it an appreciative emote. Here, do this. See, go like that. Thank you. Thanks, Connie. Thank you for doing your homework when no one else did. Not even me. Yo, this is all a master plan for you guys to do my work for me. I feel like this is one of the more confusing games that I've ever played, though. Like, it requires so much mental capacity. And sometimes I'm like, I do not have room for that. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Okay, so let's... Once I get back into it, I'll remember. It's just like riding a bike. Just like solving crimes. Contradiction. Oh, remember at the end of last time we found out you could cheat? Sorry, I'll turn on the music. We found out you could cheat. I'm gonna just pull up to remind myself how to cheat in case we decide we want to do it. But okay. I'm not gonna start out the game cheating, but I just wanted to remind myself. Wait, how do you do it if you wanted to do it? Okay, yeah, you have to call the police chief. You have to call the police chief. And then hit menu and then play back phone conversations. And then press A and listen to him and do it over and over until you get a new hint. That's how you cheat. Okay, we're not gonna do it. Everyone chill, it's fine. We're not cheating, hey cheater. But if we want to cheat, the option is there. It's fine. $8 p.m. Okay, let's reorient ourselves. There's some things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, Rebecca, and Ryan about. Let's go to Rebecca. I don't believe anything she says.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. So let me just do a quick reminder for myself. We asked about Liam's death, the 3-finger symbol, Atlas, doll burning. Okay, so it's literally just Paul's theft stunt. So that's the leader of, or the father of the leader of Atlas, who said that he pretended to steal students' wallets and filmed it.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
Okay. Paul likes to party. Paul likes to party. Got it. Okay, all right. Okay. So, any contradictions? Doesn't know about Paul's stunt. Paul often throws fancy dress parties. Last party Paul threw was sometime in the summer. Off the top of my head, that doesn't even sound like it would be a contradiction with anything, because Paul isn't really relating to any of the other things. So let's just go to someone else.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Emma?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Emma?
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Slime?
Yes, I have.
Fuck.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Ask more questions. Who got arrested for what? God damn. Okay. Join Third Eye after... Is that a contradiction? Join Third Eye after... I feel like she said she's never heard of it. Doesn't believe anything James says. Well, that is not necessarily a contradiction, but... Oh, the claims Third Eye was abusive could be a contradiction. Fuck, why isn't there... Look, the flyer literally says, do not join this dangerous cult. And she said, oh, I don't believe it. That should be a contradiction with... She then said she thought it was abusive. Why? Okay, we tried it. Was that Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt? Is that a contradiction about this? Like, I'm just looking at the Third Eye. I don't see anything. So that may not help me. A similar course. Maybe if we go back to the Atlas. Went to Allen. Had been to a similar course. But that tracks then, because the similar course was Third Eye. Not Third Eye Blind. Okay? Not to be confused. Was it a contradusty? It was not a contradusty, though. Simon doesn't know Emma went to Third Eye. Okay. Claims Third Eye was abusive. Third Eye has stopped its abusive tactics. One of these has got to be a contradiction with this. That's annoying. All right, let's go to Simon.
That's all for the moment. Thank you. What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something you wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky. Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone, or you're not allowed to do anything really bad.
So how is it risky?
It's all pretend, really.
The fuck?
Seems a bit odd for a business.
A contradiction.
It works, though.
What? What do you mean it works? If it can't be bad or hurt people or do anything negative, how is it risky? Like, what? Maybe they just wash their guilt away so they don't believe it was hurtful or bad to murder people. It works, I hear. Not allowed to hurt or offend others. Murder doesn't count, okay? Because when you're dead, you can't be offended. It's fine. That's the justification. Oh my god. I gotta find something to contradict this. Okay, maybe it's not that. Hasn't heard about Paul's stunt. Was told at Atlas to do something risky. Let me just hold that one in the cards. Oh, there's nothing in here we can use from Atlas to find a contradiction.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We'll be right back. Chip, chip, cheerio. Okay, let's go visit. Oh, you should call the chief for an update. You also haven't asked Ryan anything. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go see Ryan. Should we look for anything else? Do you think there's something new here? What's this? Do you have a new CD for me? No, it's probably just the same shit. Just checking, just making sure. Just seeing what kind of porn you have on this thing. Okay, it's the same. I don't want to watch that again. I've heard enough. All right, let's go see Ryan. How come I can't go in the reading room? How come I can't see him? Is he somewhere else? Damn it. Oh, maybe he's here. Sorry. I thought he was still at Alice. Random? I think he's in a meeting, yeah, so I can't talk to him.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
I already asked this guy everything.
Thank you.
Just kidding. Don't mind me. Just popping back in for a seckie. Yeah, where is Ryan? Did he escape? We're calling the boss. Hello? Was it you? Where were you on the night Kate died?
Got something useful to tell me, Jenks?
Chief, I found out that Emma was in a band with Liam, the student who died last year.
Yeah. What does she know about Liam?
Not much. She wasn't there when he died.
Well, make sure she wasn't. Find out who was there that night. Work out what night it was. Make sure Paul Rand wasn't involved. And my other phone's ringing. Call me back, Jenks.
Righto, Chief.
Righto. He's hiding. You couldn't see him at the end of the last stream before as well. How do I find him? Where the fuck are you? Like, there's not many places to go. You know what I mean? There's only so many arrows I can click. Like, this is a dead end. Remember how we got, like, keys and shit a long time ago? Just looking. Sometimes when you randomly wander around the forest, something happens. So I think that's what we need to do. Nothing. On the jetty. So how goes the murder solving? It's not as easy as CSI. Especially when the map is really not intuitive. Fuck. Not go ahead to the lake. Go ahead into the woods. Further into the woods. Into the clearing. Anyone? Hello? We were just here. Fuck, what do I do now? How do I find Ryan? He's not home. Ryan? Look, when I go to Paul and Ryan, first of all, no one's at Atlas, to be clear. He's at the pub? Okay. He's at Rebecca's pub? He's hiding in the pub. He's drinking. Oh, if I go here, do you think he's in the restaurant? Nope.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Where is she?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
We're just replaying.
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix.
We've already seen this. Where's your damn husband? Rebecca. How do I ask her where her fucking husband is? She's drunk in the back. Ben, stop citing Taylor Swift lyrics. Fuck. I think Emma has a contradiction. Try talking to her.
Thank
okay.
you. Probably be back later.
Oh, I will. Okay, let's find contradiction.
Ask you
Emma?
a couple more things, please.
Okay, there's got to be something with here. Join Third Eye after leaving college. She's definitely lied about this. That's what I was saying earlier. But it wasn't the obvious contradiction. Was at Third Eye when Paul pulled the stunt. Did she say she wasn't previously? Broken pendant. We're gonna have to go through all these. Last saw Kate on Friday, not Thursday. Kate appeared as usual self. Kate had a drink. Didn't see Kate often. Okay. Bicycle. Bottles. Homebrew. Broken pendant. Broken pub. Knows about broken pub window. Visited the pub on Monday night. Cardboard. Hasn't seen the mask before. Is that a contradiction? Atlas. Only went to Atlas seminar with Simon. Only went to Atlas once. Had been in a similar course before. Kate's argument. Knows Rebecca quite well. Went to pub after college. Argued with Kate in the pub last Friday. Wait, is that the contradiction? This and something else we just read. This is the same though. This is consistent. Last saw Kate on Friday. Said she was arguing with Kate in the pub last Friday. That's true. Or consistent. Hasn't seen the mask. Scrying mirror. Thinks James is creepy. James was selling them last Friday. Knew Kate had bought a mirror. Demonstrated how to use the mirror. Says the mirror doesn't work. Dried leaves. Doesn't know anything about plants. But knows salvias is a drug. Okay. Was on holiday the night Liam died. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Was that the same night as the theft stunt incident?
Aha. So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma.
Emma.
I think you better explain, don't you?
We're so
It was a
smug.
stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things and
Murder.
and then that thieving thing happened and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there.
What?
And they all thought it was ugly.
What?
So I thought I'd say something and
What? This is a lie.
I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
What did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind.
What? You said he was
Liam killed himself.
ugly?
Liam's dead because of me.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye. It wasn't your fault.
We can't tell Simon, please.
I'm not convinced
Simon
over
doesn't
the
need to
story.
know. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
Okay, good. We are also suspicious. So what? According to Emma, she said that people in the group thought Liam had an ugly birthmark, and she told him his birthmark on his face was ugly, and so he decided to unalive himself because of that. Okay. I feel like it's usually probably like a little deeper than that, but okay, girly, like, sure. Now she wants like sympathy. It's like, it's my fault. I said his birthmark was ugly. Uh-huh. Let's find the truth. What happens after an Atlas meeting? Ooh, what happens? Do tell. You always have things you haven't... Oh. You also have things you haven't asked Ryan and Paul. Well, I can't fucking find them! Bitch! Where are they? Show yourself. Okay, here's just his car. Take me to Atlas. I'm going straight to the source. Maybe you're out of your stupid mating. Door on the right, door on the right. Look, they put the chairs back. The chair, we were fucking right. They were facing the perimeter. The chairs and the furniture were doing a perimeter sweep of the room because they were doing culty shit in the middle of the floor. We called it. I know a perimeter sweep of furniture when I see one.
Just
Ben.
a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Just a few more questions, Ben, if you don't mind. Have you made me some magic mint? Have you considered making magic mint tea? Just a few more questions about whether it's been considered to boil a kettle. Have you boiled a kettle? I'll be back in a bit. All right. Oh my God, we have so much to catch up on this fuck here. Okay, let's get him ready.
So tell me more about this doll burning.
It's a symbolic ceremony we perform every few weeks on the course.
What's it about?
It's about burning your old personality and finding a new one, a better one.
So the dolls are...
You. They represent you from the past. Each doll
Every
has a
week?
picture of the student as a child or a teenager. And they burn the doll and symbolically destroy their old personality. It's quite simple but effective, I find.
And why did that girl shout?
Because it's an emotional thing. She's quite clearly become very attached to her doll. They do spend the first month with them. We tell them to take the doll everywhere with them before they actually go through the doll burning.
And you believe that's a good thing? Destroying your past?
Of course it's a good thing, Inspector. We're all shackled to our past, particularly you by the sound of it, perhaps.
Me?
Perhaps we should make a doll of you, Inspector, and burn that. What do you think?
Shut
No,
the
thank
fuck
you.
up.
You're probably right. I'm not sure it would do any good anyway.
You think you can trick me, you little bitch? Okay, your reverse psychology does not work on me. I am an intelligent policeman. But make me a doll anyways. Could be fun. I would like to know what it looks like. Okay, so they make dolls that represent their past and then they burn them every fucking week so they get a new personality. That's like, I don't know, if you're choosing a new personality every week, like maybe there's an issue. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but if you're deciding that you want to change your personality every week and you need a new doll to do it every few weeks, sorry, not every week, every few weeks. What do I know though? I'm just a YouTuber. Okay. Doll burning ceremony occurs every few weeks. Doll burning symbolic of destroying your past, and students carry the dolls with them for a month. So that is culty behavior 101. They do that with animals sometimes, where the cult leader's like, here, become really attached to this goat. Care for it. And then after like weeks of caring for it, now you have to kill it because of sacrifice. That'll teach you a lesson or some shit, you know? So it's kind of like that, but with themselves. It symbolizes themselves. All right, any contradictions? Probably not. Let's just keep asking questions.
I I didn't realize you were a musician.
Oh, well, I'm not really a musician. I mean, I dabble a little bit. To be quite honest with you, I'm far more interested in collecting guitars.
You're not in a band.
Well, I did audition. I did audition a few years ago. When I say a few years ago, of course, I mean about 20 years ago. Doesn't time fly?
What band was that?
Oh, I can't remember. Something Stone. Aren't they all
Blackstone.
called Something Stone? Hammerstone. That's it.
Oh.
And you still collect?
I haven't bought a guitar for over a year. I feel I've moved on.
Why so fucking sketchy at the end? He was actually in the Stonehenge Queens. Or what is it called? Stonehenge Queens. Isn't that a band? I'm making up bands in my head. Didn't get into a band, starts a cult instead. Exactly. He decided this was the right path for him. You know, we're happy he's found his purpose, but not happy until he's in jail. Queen of the Stone Age.
Tell me about auto-hypnosis.
Well, what would you like to know?
Do you use it on the course?
We dip into it occasionally, but it's not a major feature of the course. I would say that, well, a minority of the students know how to use it, but the majority wouldn't know and have
They're
a clue.
so stupid.
It's not a requirement of the course.
No, not at all. We don't ask people to do things that they're not comfortable with. There's no bribery, no coercion. We're thinking about phasing auto-hypnosis out, actually.
What's the reason for that?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Inspector, it doesn't actually work very well.
They don't listen to me. This sounds different than how other people have described auto-hypnosis. But I can't compare his response to other people and that be the contradiction, because that's not how this game works. But I feel like I've heard it described differently. Okay, anyways, according to him, it's not a major part of the course, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, techniques are being phased out, and he doesn't think it really works.
Do you know what this is?
Well, I think it's a bag. Is it a bag, Inspector?
The shop.
Oh, yes, the costume shop. Yes, we used to hire from them.
For the
Smart
course.
ass.
Well, yes. For the course, at the end of each stage, we have a little party, and we ask students to dress up or try acting out being
Dress up,
somebody
huh?
new. Their new selves, as it were.
Could you explain a bit more? New selves?
One of the main elements of the course is learning how to act, how to be whoever you need to be in any given situation. I think you'll agree, Inspector, that business is about being the right person in the right situation at the right time. What it does, it helps them to detach themselves, become somebody new, pretend, you know that kind of thing. It's surprising what a little bit of cross-dressing can do for you, Inspector. You should try it.
Not at this stage.
What is this conversation? Okay, that goes to the parties we know that his father likes to have. Got it, okay. So they used to have wild parties with costumes. And the course involves teaching students how to act at the parties.
What do you know about your father's money-stealing stunt?
Oh, well, yes, that was something that Dad decided to do as part of the shock aspect of the course.
But he went too far, you believe.
He usually does.
And do you think it did have anything to do with Liam's death?
No. Liam wasn't like that at all. I mean, that was just a simple, unfortunate coincidence.
Ask
I
about
mean,
his
Liam
birthmark.
had his own problems, but he didn't have any problems with the money shock stunt. No.
No. His expressions are like, fuck, what was that fucking show? We used to get a lot of British TV in Canada, like daytime television. Was it like Coronation Street? Am I making that up? I don't remember. It's always on in the background when like you were sick from school at home. And there's just all these bad British shows. But they all act the same. Like the way he just acted was exactly how I remember literally everyone's acting. Like BBC shows, yeah. A lot of them were kind of about crime or maybe set in some time in history. And it's like, oh, You think it was me? I don't think so. Like, what is this? Why do you behave this way? It's fucking weird. Okay. Paul's a stunt, part of the shock aspect of the course. Okay, knows Paul went too far. Let's ask him about this.
What do you know about Emma Bowman criticizing Liam before his suicide?
I was there. I witnessed it.
Tell me about the birthmark.
Well, I know Emma blamed herself for his death.
Did she?
But it was
Well,
me.
she was upset and all of that, but I wouldn't blame her, Inspector. I really don't think she had anything to do with it at all.
You don't think?
Liam was a very confident person, very outgoing, very strong individual, or so it seemed. I mean, people are free to do what they like. Even something as irreversible as bumping themselves off. Sad though that is, of course.
He did it. So he's being honest that he doesn't think Emma had anything to do with it, but he's doing that because he knows he did it. It's either that or our police chief boss. Okay, do we think there's a contradiction? There is too much information. I need, like, fucking AI to find it for me. Like, holy shit. Liam's death. Let's see. Had heard about Liam, had met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy. Does this contradict anything? Not really. Not really. Anything else under this? Yeah, he'd met him before. He seemed happy. That still tracks with this. Thinks Liam was strong and outgoing. People are free to do what they like. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Doesn't think the stunt was related. Knows Paul went too far about the theft stunt. So unrelated. How do we ask about the affair? Like, sir, why were you screwing your student? I have questions. Like, why doesn't that come up? Like, what? Why aren't we investigating him for that? We're looking in the wrong places. Is that, like, ever an option for us to ask about? Just Kate stuff? Screwdriver? We can't ask about that, which we know that it used to be Emma's. Has seen students wearing the necklace. How come we can't ask him about the affair that he was having with one of his students? It seems highly relevant given the circumstances. What about Kate's missing ID? Has never seen the license before. And the stunt. Oh. Knows Paul went too far. I mean, is this the same thing as the license? Like, he could have seen the stunt and not seen the license. Yeah, so I don't know. That's a good idea, but I don't think so. A friend who died last year made the mask. Could it be Liam? That's a good one. Where's the mask? Where's the mask? Oh, there's too many fucking things now. Cardboard mask. Made by a friend who died last year. And Liam. None of these are gonna line up as a contradiction, though, unless it says it ties him to the mask, right? Unless there was something about the mask in here, which there wasn't. What about the bag used in the mugging? Costume shop, stage party. Course involves teaching students how to act. Party includes wearing costumes. Whatever. What about his fucking guitar? Okay, Hammerstone is not the same as like Blackstone, which I think was the name of the other band with Liam. But he hasn't bought a new guitar for over a year. Okay. Somewhere there's a guitar that's gonna come into play. He doesn't know anything about supernatural stuff, but he has used the mirror. Used to have a... I feel like he... Yeah, he said he doesn't do that stuff anymore. Like, he doesn't believe in supernatural now, but he used to do it. So it's not a contradiction if he's previously done it. Doll burning ceremony. Freedom phrase. Where are the answers for the Third Eye flyer? Has he confirmed Liam was part of Third Eye? Oh. Oh! Atlas was formerly called Third Eye. Third Eye was investigated about Liam's death. Had to pay Liam's parents a settlement fee. James never came to a Third Eye meeting. Okay. And never used ECT. So we had previously found contradictions. When it's red, it means we already identified it as a contradiction, so we don't click it again. But does this contradict anything about Liam? Like this fact? No, sorry, that's James. Like, why would he have to pay him a settlement fee? This doesn't really directly contradict it, though. This? No. Arrgh. Like, they were investigated related to his death. So that's already sussy. Contradessy. They carried doll for a month, but burning ceremony every week. Yeah, well, I think that's not really a contradiction. They just carry them around and, you know, when the ceremony comes, they just burn them. Met Liam in the pub, but also saw Emma criticize him. Met Liam in the pub. Yeah, I don't know if that's contradiction though. Or heard of his death and investigated in the fee. That's what I just put, but maybe I did it wrong. Like, he heard about his death, which sounds like, oh, I just heard about it, you know? But if you go to Third Eye, he was investigated for the death. So, like, obviously he fucking heard about it. So this should be a contradiction, but it's not. Doesn't believe in superstitions, but believes in doll burning. Yeah, but I feel like that's just a product of him saying, oh, I used to do the supernatural stuff. And him also just explaining retrospectively what people did. Because, like, something being symbolic of destroying your past isn't really the same thing as, like, supernatural beliefs, I don't think. I mean, everything is a metaphor if you believe it. Metaphorically speaking, where would I find the cheat codes? Where can I cheat? This is very tricky. Yeah, maybe let's go talk to more people.
Probably be back later.
Look for more clues, and maybe one day I'll get my tea. I don't know if it's coming. We're gonna keep looking. Keep looking for the tea. Wait, hold on. I just want to make sure it's still empty. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go here. Can I go in their garage? Just checking. I like going to the back of the
Ask
house.
about a few more things, please.
I always want to check the back of the house first. Okay, let's ask.
Do you think Emma's criticism of Liam on that last night led to his suicide?
I doubt it helped.
Did you encourage Emma to criticize him?
I didn't encourage Emma to do anything. I merely told her what we tell every student to do, to express themselves as they want to. It would be out of order to criticize them after that, wouldn't it? However,
We'll go back.
I didn't expect her to criticize his birthmark, if that's what it was. That's a decision she took herself.
So you didn't know her well?
No, not at all.
Didn't encourage... What? This is such a weird conversation. Like, I didn't encourage her to criticize his... But what was his birthmark? Was it like this symbol or some fucking shit? Like, what? Didn't expect Emma to discuss the birth... Neither would I. Like, what are we talking about? Hardly knew Emma. You didn't know the lady your son was having an affair with? Yeah, why do we care so much about this birthmark? It's very sussy. Okay, let's leave and go back because apparently I missed a magnifying glass at Atlas. So we're gonna go do that. Oh, hardly knew Emma but gave her the necklace. Fucking smarty pants Valentine. Okay, we'll go back. But look, there's a magnifying glass, detectives. What the fuck?
That'll come in handy. Don't know why I never remember to buy one.
Oh, I love those flashlights. They're really good for showing Holo. What about all the other stuff? What was that fluid thing? What? A red torch. A torch? You mean a flashlight? Is that what they call it in Britain? It's not a flashlight, it's a red torch. We just stole their flashlight. We just fucking picked it up and took it. British people are so fancy. It's a torch, like, you know, it's archaic. So then when you say pass the torch, it has that, like, old school meaning to it. So when you, okay, British people in the chat, when you say, oh, they were gonna pass the torch to the next person, do you mean flashlight? Is that an expression you use, like passing the torch? Which, in my understanding, means like, you know, passing the reins, passing the leadership, passing the whatever off to someone like you're next in command or something. But you mean you're just passing a flashlight? Pass the torch. Like, here you go, here's a flashlight. Wait, wrong, bad example. Passing the torch. Okay. No, it's like the Olympic torch type of torch. That's what I mean in my example of the expression of passing the torch. But if you call a flashlight a torch, when you say pass the torch, do you mean a flashlight? Because now it's not the same expression. Do you know what I mean? Okay, never mind. All right, where were we? Who are we going? I don't even remember what we were going to do next. We just went here, and now we're going back here. Okay, let's try this. Where might that torch be useful? Can I look under his car? No. The woods. No. Back of the pub? I love looking at dumpsters. Dumpster diving. That's what we're going to do, yeah? I just want to fucking dive in your fucking dumpster. Okay, let's go further into your garbage. The lights are on. We don't need a flashlight. Or do we? Is that your dirty, dirty dishes? Car? Don't put it in your mouth. We just stole it. Who knows where it's been? It's been in the cult house. Ah! No. Devil worshippers?
Oh, well. And there's the mask symbol again.
On a
Looks like
Ferrari?
someone's been trying
They're
to make a
rich?
point.
Fuck. Fucking A. What? Okay, now we have questions, sir. You have a Ferrari? Where did you buy that in this remote town in Britain? Like, where's the car dealership for this? This must be an import. Clearly, you are a cult of many that have an international presence. Because otherwise, where the fuck did you get that Ferrari? Who knows most about devil worship? You should call the chief. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm suspicious of our chief because we've never met him. James knows the most about devil worship.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Know anything about these? Nope.
Nope. What? He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. Useless. Okay. Devil worshippers. EWL. The mask symbol? Whose car was it, though? It must be someone from Atlas's car, because they're rich, and their car was vandalized by someone who doesn't like them. Maybe it was James who did the vandalism, and he's just like, nope, it wasn't me. Maybe. Yeah, he was too quick to answer. Maybe this is a contradiction because of the the mask. Fuck, he said he doesn't recognize the mask. And the three fingers weren't really on the car photo. Yeah. Just the mask symbol. Okay, we tried,
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Let's keep going, yeah?
A few more questions, please. Have you ever seen these?
It's Ryan's car. It got vandalised last year. His camera had been stolen, so I took pictures. God, whoever did it made a mess, didn't they?
But nobody was prosecuted for it.
Not that I remember. The insurance paid out, though.
How much? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think insurance pays you out that much though, for like really nice cars. Like they have like a threshold, you know? You don't actually get all the money you spent on it back. You get like maybe the equivalent of the base worst model from the year you purchased it or something. So it's like never really the same. Photos are, okay, so it's Ryan's car. Rebecca took the pictures because Ryan's camera had been stolen. Doesn't think anyone was prosecuted. Yeah, you get market value, but the market value doesn't contemplate all the upgrades that any luxury car you're gonna have. Like if you got like the red brake calipers or like the upgraded wheel size or something, the larger size, like that doesn't count. You know what I mean? Like you're always gonna get the base value, like the lowest value that car would be, even if you paid for the better stuff last time. No, they won't do it. That's how they kind of win. Insurance companies. I wonder if like his camera being stolen is something interesting. Not that I've heard of it as a contradiction possibility, but like why was it stolen? Did he intentionally have it stolen so that no one would find what was on it? Doesn't think anyone was prosecuted for it. Insurance paid out. Okay, let's just keep going.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Did he vandalize his own car to pay the settlement with Liam's family? That's a really fucking good question, Chatta. Could be. Yeah, he needed money, so he staged it. So now he's an insurance fraudster.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Do you know anything about these?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay, so a chatter a while ago had pointed out something, and then we said we were gonna come back to it. Good thing I have a chat record. Unless it's gone. I lost it. So we'd already looked at this one. Hold on, so you can see. Met Liam in the pub, but also saw Emma criticize him. Okay, we did that. But there was another contradiction with Emma that someone pointed out. Do you remember? Emma went to only one meeting, but Ryan witnessed the criticism. Yeah, but I don't think that would be a contradiction within the same person, since you can't put different people's contradictions up against each other. Okay, maybe I lost it. It was a contradiction with Paul and Emma. Was it Paul? Doesn't know, but oh, it was Paul. You're right. You're right.
Back later.
It's my memory. It's not working.
few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. Hardly knew Emma, but... Fuck. No! It's not him! I don't see anything about... Or maybe this, but like, that's not proof enough. It is? Why is that proof enough?
You say you didn't know Emma, yet you bought her a freedom necklace.
I don't remember saying anything about buying Emma a necklace.
See, he did.
So you didn't buy her one? So you did buy her one. So that means you must have known her, and quite well too.
Stop making such a big thing about this, Inspector. Look, I've been around a few years. The clock is ticking. And I admit I have an embarrassing weakness for attractive women. It was a stupid mistake. But that's all it was.
So you're saying you tried it on with her?
I didn't try it on. I bought her a necklace. I'm not aware that there's a law against buying presents, unless, of course, the Third Reich has been elected while I was at a bridge party. Emma was old enough to make decisions for herself. And, as a matter of fact, she decided that she didn't want to be bothered with an old fool like me. So, nothing happened, no mistakes, nobody got hurt. All right.
Like father, like son. No surprises there. I wonder how many students Paul has tried it on with.
Good thing I haven't drank my tea yet, because I would have thrown it up everywhere. How do we arrest him right here, right now? I think we've got our evidence. Let's go. Jail time. Chip, chip, cheerio. Put your handcuffies on. Let's go. Take you to the back of the police car. We're taking you to prison. It's going to be quite all right in there, I hear. They treat people like you really nicely. Oh, wink. Oh, my God. Why is Ben calling me? Hello? Where's
Can you hear me?
Where's my tea?
I think I figured out who the murderer is.
I need tea. It's been an hour.
Listen carefully. The murderer is...
No! No! How could you do this to me? Benjamin, I trusted you. You betrayed me. That's very bad. I do not like that. I'm going to put you in jail. All right, this proves it. Ben is the murderer, and we're sending him to prison. So if you don't hear from him, and he does not stream on Friday or Monday or any fucking day, it's he's in jail serving time for his crimes. I still don't have my fucking tea yet. The fuck is that? You expect me to fucking function and solve crimes without my tea, and then you turn on the hummus machine that I can still hear? You just shut it off. Ben, boil the fucking kettle. Listen up.
Do you know what these are?
Yes, that's Ryan's car. Another toy he managed to ruin. It was vandalized sometime last year.
You know who did it?
I don't believe anybody was ever prosecuted for it.
That's not the same question, you fuckface. Also, the police are on their way. How do we arrest him? Oh my god. Ew. Ugh. Once tried to date Emma. Ew! He's 87 years old! Ah! I literally can't. I can't focus on anything else now. That's it. Okay, we already got that contradiction, and until the police get here, let's leave.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Yeah, like, can't we just arrest him on that fucking creepiness, the creeping charge, and just send him to jail? Like, forget the murder charge. We could look into that later. Let's just do this in the interim, please. Okay, we have to go to Simon and Ryan. Where's Ryan? Is he at Atlas? Emma's like a college student, okay? She's younger than me. She's a college lady. Leave her alone.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Do you know what these are?
Do you know that your father's
that's my old
just
car.
as sick as you?
It was vandalized. I took those for the insurance company.
No,
Where
you
did
didn't.
find those?
At the pub?
Your wife did.
You know who did this?
Yes. A girl called Lisa Blint. She was on the course, very strange girl.
And
Did you
why
kill her?
did she write the words devil worshippers all over your car?
Well, she was a very strange girl. She had a lot of psychological problems. I'm not entirely sure, Inspector. I mean, she took a dislike to the course for some particular reason. I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And she asked for a refund. I declined. And she decided to spray
Terrible
her
customer
disapproval all
service.
over my car.
Odd thing to spray, isn't it, though? Devil worshippers?
Well, she was a very odd girl, Inspector. Maybe she thought it was a way of getting back at us. I've no idea.
Did Rebecca know about it?
Well, yes, she did, but I wasn't about to unleash Rebecca on her. She can be quite fierce sometimes, you know. And I mean, the girl wasn't vindictive. She had psychological problems. She lives in the village, actually. The run-down house at the end of the lane. Can't miss it.
Can we go?
Really? Right, thank you.
Let's go. Road trip. Woo! Field trip. Woo! Oh my god, so many potential contradictions. Photos are of his car. Car was vandalized by a student called Lisa Blint. Lisa had psychological problems. I have a history in psychology, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. Lisa, I'm talking about Ryan, not me, to be clear. Lisa asked for a refund for the course. Doesn't know why Lisa wrote devil worshippers. I have no fucking clue. And Lisa lives alone at the end of the lane. Let's go to the end of the lane.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Did that just unlock a new path for me? Take me to the lane. This lane? Which lane? This? No. Woods Lane. Here? No, that's the Eden Lodge. Drury Lane. Drury? Where the fuck is Drury Lane? Literally, it's not on the map. What? Wood Lane, North Road, West Street. There's no Drury Lane. It's a Muffin Man reference? Oh. Fuck. No! Stop trolling me! You're just like, Ben, I'm so gullible, it does not work. Okay, alright. I was looking for Drury Lane, I can't find it. Maybe it's here.
Could that be where Lisa lives? Run-down house at the end of the lane.
With the
That's
Muffin
what
Man.
Ryan said, wasn't it?
And then we can go to Lisa and be like, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? He did the murder, maybe? I love a painted brick house. I heard painted bricks are really bad because they collect bacteria and then they crumble and
Is
break.
it Lisa?
And then your house falls down.
Inspector Jenks, I'm investigating an incident in the village. I wonder if I could ask you a few questions.
What sort of incident?
I'd rather come in and discuss it if that's all right with you. I promise I won't take long. Thank you. I'll just go in here, yes?
I have to go out in a minute.
Oh, look, I can come back later.
I might not be here. What did you want to ask?
What? You're just gonna leave me in your house?
I just wanted to ask you, did you know Kate Vine?
No.
Right. Well, I heard that you're familiar with Atlas, the life skills training company.
What do you want to know about Atlas?
Well, I heard you reacted badly.
Why are we like going in her room?
Of course I reacted badly. So would anyone.
Now, why do you say that?
Go on.
Because they're devil worshippers.
Oh.
Devil worshippers.
Same.
They're making demons appear.
Same. In my nightmares.
They're tricking everybody. They're getting people to join up. Then they're putting demons inside them. You can see them.
See who?
Demons.
Where could you see them?
In the mirrors.
At Atlas.
Any mirror. You can't get rid of them. They stay inside you.
So, how did you get rid of them?
I didn't.
You still see them?
Show me.
I just don't look. I put all the lights on. I make sure it's all bright. I put them on when I need to look in the mirror. If I make sure everything is bright, I just see myself without seeing the other person.
Who is the other person?
The demon.
She's like me, but older. It's like her eyes sink in. She's all wrinkled, with a wrinkled mouth. Like she's dying. And then I realize I'm her. I'm not me anymore. I'm her.
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I have to go now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are you leaving me in your house? Lisa, come. Lisa. What? I have to go. You can
I'm a
stay.
very fragile and disturbed person, and utterly convinced that Atlas are worshipping the devil. How are Ryan and Paul going to get out of this one?
Can we ask her questions? It won't let us ask her questions. Okay, we have to ask other people about Lisa's accusation. Call the chief. All right, guys, let's call our boss. Ready? We're gonna tell him that we've been hard at work. We want to know what he's been doing. That's right, chief. You report to me now. Yeah? Oh, he's busy? He's busy murdering someone? That's what I thought. That's what happens when you don't answer the phone. Okay? If you don't answer the phone, I will assume you are a fax machine. What the fuck? Sir. Why are you a fax machine? Okay, let's ask about Lisa's accusation.
Okay. Do you know anything about devil worship, Paul?
I beg your pardon?
Devil worship? Satanism?
Duh.
Am I missing something here?
I heard Atlas had elements of Satanism on the course.
You are misinformed. We're a training company, we're not devil worshippers. What kind of a question is that?
So you've no interest in the occult?
No, Inspector, I have no interest in the occult any more than I have interest in pole vaulting, cheese making, or snake charming.
What's wrong with those?
Anything else you want to know that I'm not interested in?
I want to know how to make cheese. What you got against cheesemakers? No truth in Lisa's accusations. No interest in the occult. Okay.
That's all for the moment.
You're useless. Let's go. I would like to learn about cheese making. How do they make brie? A giant brick of brie. I want to know. You know, it seems like it's really hard because like a delicate cheese, it's kind of like squishy. How do you get it into that giant brick? Is it the devil?
A few more questions, please. Thank you. What do you know about devil worship?
Devil worship? Where?
At Atlas.
Devil worship at Atlas? No, there's none of that.
That's all?
Have you seen these before?
No. Don't know the car.
My tea! Finally, it's here.
So I have to
Wow.
find some oat milk.
You had to find it? It's in the fridge.
It's right here.
Oh. It smells like hummus.
Oh, that's my muff.
Smells a lot like hummus.
Want a kiss?
It smells too much. I gotta smell my magic mint. Thank you, Beyyyn. Fucking chill, yeah? Everything will be alright. Unless you worship the devil, of course. Ah! Yes! Tea! I do that when I'm alone. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'll drink tea the first sip of the morning and I'll be like, yes! Tea! And I'll just like say the word tea out loud and then look around and be like, yeah, I'm talking to myself, but it's tea, baby. You know, it's good. I'm very excited. It's the first sip of the day. Tea. I'm just testing my voice. Because the worst thing is when you get on a call and it's like 11:30 and then you're like, hi, how you doing? And you're like, wow, I haven't spoken today. Like, what? I do not recall how to speak because I have not spoken today yet. So what you can do to counteract that embarrassing moment when you get on a meeting at like noon and everyone's like, what the fuck? And then you have to be like, I swear I didn't just wake up, I just haven't spoken. You make sure that you drink tea earlier and then you proclaim the tea and talk back to it. And the tea is your first meeting of the day, you know? So you can be like, tea, it's nice to meet you. It's nice to greet you. It's nice to sip you. Hot new beverage entered my mouth. Have a conversation with tea. Warm up your voice before those meetings so your boss doesn't think you just woke up. Okay, that's my very useful life hack for you. You're welcome. You don't need to watch Troom Troom. You just watch Simply. Okay. Next, let's visit Emma.
That's okay. Have you ever heard about there being devil worship at Atlas?
Devil worship? No. Definitely not. Who said
I
that?
asked the questions.
It's just something I heard. Okay, thanks.
We were so dismissive. We're like, it's okay, thanks. She's not heard of devil worship. Really? Like, come on, girl. You've said a lot of things, though. Come on, there's gotta be something about devils. What about the this? Oh, shit. She says she doesn't recognize it. Yeah, I don't believe her either, but like, what else are we gonna use against her, you know? She's been to Third Eye and all this shit, and she's never heard of devil worshipping? Like, give me a fucking break. James said it was a Satanist symbol. Yes, but we can't use what he said in here unless he said it through her. In which case it's hearsay, but we don't have a James section in her section, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's it for now.
So we just came from Simon. I wonder if there's a contradiction in Simon. He said no devil worship. We only worship angels. Really bad ones. Okay. He doesn't recognize the photos or the car. Hasn't heard about... The problem with Simon is that he hasn't heard about anything. Like, he just constantly says, I'd never heard that before. Don't know what that is. Never fucking seen this before. Like, he doesn't know anything. So I feel like it's harder to find a contradiction within him. Did she say she met Ryan at the meeting with Simon, but she actually met him at Third Eye?
Thank you.
We could look.
Probably be back later.
Met Ryan at the meeting. There's too many fucking categories. This is had an affair with Ryan, but not when they met. Thinks James is creepy. Paul encouraged her to criticize Liam. Okay, that's obviously not what Paul said. But we can't contradict across people. I don't see anything about meeting Ryan. Ryan once offered to buy Emma's guitar. Okay, that's not enough though. Wasn't the mask used in the Third Eye? That's what I tried to do. Like, I used this, I tried to match this up about seeing this flyer in the mask because the symbol's the same, but it didn't work. But maybe I'll try it again. Yeah. This is so tricky. I think we need a hinty.
Back later.
Or just more people. Who else didn't we talk to? There are things you haven't asked. James, Rebecca, and Ryan. Jesus fucking Christ. So crikey. Yeah, we're gonna go back to James. Maybe he'll finally talk.
Things, please. Have you ever come across anyone interested in or involved with the occult?
As in black magic? No, why?
Atlas don't use occult techniques or anything like that?
Atlas? Not unless Ryan's got a secret he's not telling me about. Why, who's been talking?
Just a line of inquiry. Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Liar!
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Menchie! Hi! You want to say hi? Come here. Come Hey. Say hi, baby. She was sitting in my my jacket or my sweater all day today like a little baby. She's like, I'm your baby. Pet me now. Good girl. I know. Can you hear her purring? Purr into the mic, Menchie. Don't eat my hair. She always comes to eat my hair for a fucking snack. You little freak. Little freako. Okay, okay. Where are you going? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, my hair. Oh. Here we go. Is this how we're gonna stream now? She's purring so hard right now. She's just a little rat on my back. Okay, Menchie, you're gonna solve the crimes, yeah? Solve them. That's okay, you got it. Let's ring the doorbell. Menchie the
Just a few
detective.
more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know anyone who is interested in or involved with devil worship?
Have you met Lisa?
Which Lisa are you talking about?
Mad Lisa. Lives on her own, doesn't like mirrors.
Yeah, I've met her. You think she's mad?
You can't look at yourself in the mirror without seeing ghosts. You've got problems, don't you think?
How do you know her?
She came to the farm for some eggs a couple of times. Got talking to her once, that's all.
And what did she tell you?
Nothing much. Except she thought the devil was after her.
What did
She's
you
licking
tell
my
her?
face.
Told her the devil needs a good reason to be after you. She was just like most people, really, blind to herself, except she's more extreme. That's all madness is. Being blind to yourself.
I wasn't even paying attention to anything he was saying. I was just thinking of Menchie. She's so silly. She licked my face. Menchie, you're so little sweetie. You distract me from solving crimes. Hey, potato. I've been calling them my little potatoes lately. Just every time I see them, I'm like, hi, potato. Hi, potato. She's so cute. Aww. My little potato. Okay, sorry, I'm distracted. It's hard to solve crimes when there's a cat on your shoulder. Lisa had visited the farm a few times. Says Lisa thought the devil was after her. We need to talk to Lisa again. Is that a contradiction with him saying, like, no one has seen my farm or some shit? Probably not, but just checking.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'll be back. Just let myself in, don't worry about it. Don't bother locking the door. Oh, how come I can't find her? Oh, that's because she left. Lisa, where are you? Let me use my torch. No. Damn it. Okay, we can go to Ryan. Girl.
ask about a few more things, please.
Girl.
Has devil worship ever been part of the course, Ryan?
Am I correct in assuming that you have spoken to Lisa Blint?
You would be. She's been telling me all about the Atlas obsession with Satanism, Ryan.
Then if you've met Lisa Blint, then you will have worked out for yourself that she has a very vivid imagination. She also has psychological problems, diagnosed psychological problems, as a matter of fact.
So where did she get the idea
Literally everyone
that you
does,
were,
allegedly.
devil worshippers?
I really have no idea. The girl is insane. She's frightened of her own shadow, bless her. She actually thinks
So
that
is Menchie.
demons are possessing her even now. You really can't trust a word she says.
So she knows
you
something.
are saying there has never been any devil worship at Atlas?
I don't even know what devil worship is, Inspector. It's not something I particularly know anything about. I certainly
said
don't
that.
recall anyone ever having worshipped the devil at Atlas. We even tried to help the poor girl by paying for some treatment, but she didn't want it.
Really?
It's not easy to offer someone help when they think that you're the problem.
Uh-huh. He thinks everyone is psychologically insane, which is interesting. Everyone is insane, can't you tell? Mm-hmm. Okay. Everyone has psychological problems. Definitely right. Didn't he say he was into that stuff as a kid? Yes. He said he used to do that stuff, but not anymore. Oh, look, typo, typo! Contradiction in the typo! Do we win? Did I win? So if he said he doesn't know anything about devil worship, but he used to know about devil worship. But it's not really that. I feel like it's not gonna be a contradiction. He used to read about satanic rituals.
Aha.
Good chatter.
So you used to read a lot about voodoo and satanic rituals, but you don't know anything about devil worship?
Well, obviously, I just meant we don't worship the devil. We're not devil worshippers here at Atlas, Inspector. Ridiculous.
Why are
The
you so
point
mad,
is,
bruh?
Ryan, that you claim not to know anything about it, but admitted you were obsessed with it when you were younger. Are you sure none of that made its way onto the Atlas course? And that Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything within that course?
Lisa isn't basing her beliefs on anything other than her own imagination, Inspector. Look,
I'm drinking as much as he
use some
is.
techniques that some students find difficult, disturbing. We encourage them to see things differently, that's all. And some people simply aren't up to that. Some people, like Lisa, that's why we introduced the aptitude test.
What's the aptitude test?
Oh,
This.
he's gonna kill me.
We ask students to fill in an aptitude test, medical history, psychological issues, that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
that's
Any
normal.
medication that they have used in the past, any medication that they currently are using.
Very
Here, take a
appropriate.
look.
What?
Basically, it's just to try and make sure that we don't get another Lisa.
Has it worked?
Oh, touch wood, so far, yes.
I keep a copy of this.
Sir, that is the illegal collection of
How much
information,
importance they
I
actually
think.
give to this test, and what are they doing that's so disturbing anyway?
Like, don't we have a better question than that about this? Like, isn't that a violation of information and privacy rights to purport to be like a teacher and be like, give me your medical history and all of your medications? Like, what? Are you our doctor? No. Just because he has his BA in psych. He's like, therefore, you give me all your medical records. Okay, then we should all give each other our medical records, because, like, literally every fifth person I know has a BA in psych. Like, what? And those people don't go around saying, I'm a psychologist. Give me your medical records. Yeah. Is it a violation if the students give it willingly? I mean, it probably depends on the region you're in and the types of laws, because there could be some laws about like fraud-related ones where you solicited this information for fraudulent purposes that maybe they could get you on. But yeah, I'm sure the defense would be like, the students gave it willingly. It was just a question. How do I take the aptitude test? That's what I would like to take it, you know, just to see. I wonder how many questions there are about the devil. But yeah, obviously, like, taking that information from a student without a real need-to-know basis for any meaningful reason for their education or whatever could definitely be at least a breach of your fucking duties as a professional with your, like, employer. But in this case, it's not like a school, right? Like, it's like he's his own entity, so it would have to end up being reported to the police as opposed to, like, the fucking ethics committee at your university. In which case, I think they would just fire you. Lisa still believes demons are possessing her. Offered Lisa private psychological treatment. Typo. Atlas do use some disturbing techniques. Didn't he say, like, they don't? What the fuck? I'm probably thinking of another person. Maybe his dad. So maybe it's not. Is it auto-hypnosis? Yeah. This. So coercion or bribe isn't disturbing. What? We tried.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I will be. We can stop saying probably. Okay, let's, shall we call our boss? What if Lisa is hypnotized? That's maybe what happened. Or she's just traumatized from the devil worshippers. Like, that's probably what's happening. But I wouldn't be surprised if she died. And I'm not saying that to scare you, but to prepare you in case that happens. Because it seems like that's where this is going. Maybe. Potentially. Allegedly. Okay, we still have to ask Simon, Emmer, and Rebecca. Simon, Emmer, and Rebecca.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Did you solve the murder yet? I'm hungry. Ugh, Ben, this is hard work. You wouldn't know, you hummus maker. I just want to take this aptitude test.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but we had to fill something similar in on the first night at Atlas. One of those aptitude tests. No, fitness and stuff like that.
Fitness? I thought it was a medical history. Menchie. She's guarding my office.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Ben, what are you making for dinner? Chad wants to know.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. They didn't actually ask for any proof, so I could have lied through your teeth on that one. Don't think they actually checked.
Interesting.
Yeah, what is the point of this? Like, why would you report that to them? I mean, I guess I could see how they could convince you it would be necessary. Like, well, if we're going to give you life skills and tell you how to be your best, we need to understand everything about you to know what we're working with, so we can set you up for success. Quote me. That's in their fucking intro card. Okay, filled in a form before joining Atlas. Form was a simple health check. Would be easy to lie. Is that a contradiction? He doesn't have any contradictions. This guy just doesn't talk.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Someone mentioned it sounds like Scientology. Maybe maybe they were inspired by it. Oh, I need to watch Emily's stream. I didn't watch today's. I was too busy in meetings after drinking tea. But yeah, it reminded me about the case going on about Scientology getting sued.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Just let me take the test. That's all I'm asking. I just want to know if I'm fit to join Atlas. I just want to know if I would get in. Menchie. She just cried. She's being such a boo canoe. A little potato.
Guarding the room. I couldn't get in.
What's this?
I don't know. I found it.
You found it? In the oven?
Yeah.
It's not hummus pizza, is it? What? What? What'd you do?
Savory.
Stop. No, it's not. Thank you, Ben. Okay, chat, you want to see... Okay, pizza break. Who wants some pizza? It's not pizza. It's Pinsa. With ominous music. Let me explain. Pizza is not Pinsa. Pinsa is a type of crust or bread that I don't even remember. Some random guy Ben knows was like, have you heard of Pinsa? It's not pizza. Ever since then, Ben's like, yes, I've been converted to Pinsa. It's just a different type of bread that doesn't have bread in it or something. and then you just put toppings on it and put it in the oven. You know, it's basically a pizza, but don't tell Ben that. It's a Pinsa. Here, I'll give you a bite. It's gonna fall. You don't get a bite. It's messy. I need like a fork and a knife. Where's the broccoli? Ben, you forgot to put broccoli on the pizza.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay. You haven't asked Paul. It's pizza on a type of bread that's crispy and airy and fluffy. Is that true? I don't even know.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had 1 or 2 psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Well, wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Menchie! Girl, do not bite my pinsa. No. Menchie! Girl. She's like trying to jump. I have to eat it really quickly so I can put it away. She's gonna attack me. Girl, no. This is Mommy's pizza. Pizza. Pinsa. No! She's trying to like get my plate. No. Menchie, no. She's too cute. It's hard to tell her no, you know? I'm just gonna keep tricking her. We did it. Ben just shook the treats downstairs. She was gone. She does it because it's my fault. Like, if I'm being really honest, I used to let her eat my cereal. Or just like have a little bit of the spoon with the milk, you know, and the yogurt, just like a tiny bit, just a little bit. Like, it's fine. Not that much, like 1 lick and then that's it. And then sometimes if we have like a sandwich or a garbage bowl and I have like chicken or turkey, I'll peel off the outsides and find like a clean piece on the inside that doesn't have like seasoning. And I'll go like this. And I'll be like, shh, don't tell anyone. So, because of that, she thinks she can just eat my entire pizza off the plate. Like, yeah, like this pepperoni or something. No, girl. Mm-mm. Like, she was trying to get the crust. She literally tried to bite the crust off the corner. I'm like, here, you want a vegetable? Anyways, where were we? She's trying to eat my girl dinner. Rude. Let's just replay that.
Can you tell me a bit about this, please? It's the Atlas aptitude test.
What do you want to know?
What does it test, exactly?
It's a test we introduced to make sure that any students didn't have any major personality problems, skeletons in the cupboard, so to speak. We introduced it because we had a little bit of a problem with one of the students.
Lisa.
You are well informed.
And what do you think it was that disturbed her?
I believe that the course proved to be too demanding for her. We discovered that she had one or two psychological problems and she couldn't handle it.
And did you change anything else on the course apart from introducing the test?
We increased the entrance age to 21. Wasn't much, but it's about the only thing we could do. We didn't want another Lisa. We didn't want students turning around and suing us, did we?
Mine! Mine! There's nothing on the plate. I'm eating everything off the plate, so there's nothing. 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 Girl. She's making me eat everything off the plate so there's nothing to eat, so she doesn't like here, I'll eat these so she doesn't eat it. Menchie, there's nothing left. You don't want, see, nothing. Nothing. What do I do? She's just gonna try and lick this. Menchie, if I lick it, maybe you... there won't be anything. No! If I lick it, you can't lick it. Nope. See? Nothing left! It's strategy to make sure she can't lick anything. See? It's how you teach your children. And then they learn. You see, my child? There's nothing left to lick. Nope. And now you shall not want to lick this plate, because it's empty. So now I can put it down and you won't want to lick it. She's learned her lesson. And now she's leaving. I was right. Just lick the plate. What? That really made me finish my whole fucking meal. Like no crumb was left behind. Bye, Menchie. That's some cat psychology. Now, where do I take that Atlas aptitude test? Sign me up. Alright, I'm not replaying it for the third fucking time. The test was designed to reveal psychological... They literally don't know how to spell this word. Like, every time I see the word psychological, it's wrong. Do you think they know how to spell simply not logical? Methinks not. Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques. Raise the course entrance age to 21. Why? They think that's gonna... That's not... They need more vulnerable people. They should have gone younger. Duh.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Is psychohogical the British spelling? Yeah, they don't have L's in England, actually. Except there's an L in England. But in British, there's no L. Okay, give me a hint. You should call your boss. Got it. Let's call our boss. Chip chip. Hello? Will I get a fax machine?
Make it interesting, Jenks.
Chief, I finally saw a bit of what goes on at Atlas. I walked in on a meeting. Very strange.
That was
There
like
were
2 weeks
several
ago.
students sitting around a fire, taking it in turns to burn handmade woolen dolls.
You're hoping I'm going to say tell me more, aren't you? I'm changing my mind.
Ryan had an explanation for it, as did Simon. He claimed it was all about burning your past or something. Actually, Simon told me something interesting. He said they also use auto-hypnosis on the course.
Oh, what's that?
Self-hypnosis. Hypnotizing yourself. Apparently, that may have been what disturbed Lisa so much.
Is it dangerous?
Well, not in theory. Nobody I've spoken to seems to think so.
Well, if it disturbs Lisa so much, then it can't be all that safe for me, can it?
I suppose it depends on your psychological state to begin with, but I'll look into
You
it.
spelled that right.
Okay, keep it up, Jenks.
Always do, Chief. Always do.
Keep it up.
Very funny. Bye-bye.
Why was that? I didn't laugh. That wasn't that funny. What? Your ice cream is there? Stop bragging, Shannon. God. People are so inconsiderate of others. It's like eating a delicious pizza on stream in front of other people. So inconsiderate. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Fuck. Where do I get my cheat code? Ah. Okay. Who is lying?
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Sorry, I changed my mind. Okay, I want to go back to Emma. Emmer. Okay, that's enough. Goodbye. Yeah, Emma is always lying. I feel like we could find something
A few
else.
more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay, Emma, here, this is chat does my homework. Ready? Emma said she joined Third Eye after college, not the flyer answers, but she doesn't recognize the mask. Could that be the contradiction? We've tried the mask a few times. Said she saw the flyer. Well, that's not the same thing, but... That's not a contradiction. But if it's joined Third Eye after leaving college and doesn't recognize the mask, we can try that. No. Emmer's lying somewhere. Yeah, all she's done is join Third Eye and lie to us. So she filled in a similar form when joining Atlas. And the test asked about fitness, which is very different than all your medications. I thought she wasn't a member of Atlas. She's been a member of both. But she's never heard of devil worship. And she had an affair that we can't even ask the guy about. Yeah, the symbol is clearly used in Third Eye, so it's obviously a contradiction, but the game doesn't want it to be. Doesn't recognize the photos of devil worshippers. Is there something about like devil worship? No, because she's saying she's never heard of it. Oh, they mean fitness, like fit to join. Okay, yeah, I guess you could use the word in that way. Wait, was Kate 21? That might be a contradiction for Paul. If her license says she's not 21. Who said they changed it to 21? Is that in Paul's thing? It is in Paul's thing. Okay, let's go to Paul.
Probably be back later.
Polly? DJ Polly D? Cabs are here.
couple more questions, if that's okay.
So... But, like, maybe they raised it after her death. Wait, I don't know what year we're in. So how am I supposed to know how old she is? What year is it? Right? Because if the year is 2023, she died a year ago, she was definitely over 21. Yes, she just died, but we don't know what year it is in the game, is my point. Because even if her birthday is 94, I doubt it's 2023 in the game. You know what I mean? This game makes you pick the exact right contradiction, so I don't think you necessarily pick the right one to try with Emma and the mask being a third eye. Yeah, maybe there could have been like a slightly different version of a similar sentiment. But they would have seen it. Didn't see it anywhere. Okay, I could do this. Paul says he didn't see the license anywhere around. No. No! Lisa couldn't handle the course. Atlas techniques and auto-hypnosis doesn't hurt anyone. But it was used. I think that was in someone else's repertoire, what you're saying. Yeah, I don't think it was in this guy's. What were they doing that needed the test? Didn't he say the course was safe? Yes. Does he make sense? No. But he's basically saying, or I think he's suggesting that they wanted to screen out people who were pre-disturbed or whatever, so they could have an excuse to maybe warn off people through this intake test tool. Maybe even if he thought they weren't a good candidate for their culty behavior, that maybe if he thought they were sane, they wouldn't let them in, but they would use the opposite as the exclusion reason. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a way of stopgapping or preventing people who might figure out the harms they're doing from coming in. You just blame it on like a medical fitness test or whatever. It's bullshit, but I'm just saying maybe they used it for their advantage in that way. Ask him about auto-hypnosis and why he said Lisa couldn't handle it if it's supposed to be safe. Lisa couldn't handle the course techniques, but does that mean it's the one, or here, impossible to be hurt or damaged?
Aha.
Bingo, Cheddar!
So nobody has ever been affected by auto-hypnosis, except Lisa.
Hypnosis wasn't the problem, Inspector. Lisa was the problem with Lisa. That's why we introduced the test.
But the hypnosis was the trigger, wasn't it?
Lisa arrived on the course believing we were all devil worshippers. She was nuts to start with. We didn't make her like that.
Well, as far as I can tell, Paul, you've had one student accuse you of devil worship and 2 others commit suicide. Some of your students aren't having a very good time on this course, are they?
Nonsense. Kate was enjoying every minute of it. She couldn't get enough of it.
Really?
She was full of the joys of life. Bubbly, confident, flirty.
Stop.
With who?
You mean with whom?
With whom?
Ew.
Pretty much everybody. Including me, as I remember.
Really? And, did you respond?
I don't get into relationships with students, Inspector. Company policy. It's not professional.
You literally said you tried to date her, you freak!
Interesting admission that Kate flirted with him.
Contradiction!
There's no way Paul would have turned down an opportunity like that.
An opportunity? Inspector! Can we fire ourselves? Okay, we need to hand in our resignation, because we need to go back to training. Like, we need to go back to studying the law. What the fuck? Okay, but that can't be a contradiction because there isn't something in here about how we apparently didn't hit on her, because we definitely did. But maybe there's a different one. Auto-hypnosis not used on the course anymore. Okay, we already did it. We already found this one. Nothing new. Nothing new. We're just a 87-year-old pervert. So, you know, nothing new here. But the necklace? Yes, he gave the necklace. Didn't we already find that? I thought we already said that this was a contradiction. Didn't? I swear we called that out. What? Bought a freedom necklace for a student. Yeah, that's fucking weird, you fuckface. Why is there nothing about being a creep? Oh, there. Once tried to date Emma. I mean, that's not a contradiction. That's literally who he tried to buy it for. So we already found that a contradiction for this one. Hardly knew Emma. Ew, the fact that this is a thing. Like, why is this a slice here? Did anything get added to Kate's death? I don't think things get added earlier. They just get added, like, here. You know what I mean? It'd be necklace and then doesn't get with students. But it's not like he has a line item that says, I don't get with students. It's just something that he said. You know what I mean? Like, he's admitting he bought a necklace for a student. Which we think it's Emma. Because he's a fucking freak. Dated Emma and doesn't get with his students. Yeah, but where does he... There isn't one that says, I don't get with my students. Oh, there is! Oh my god!
Aha. So you avoid relationships with students, except for Emma, who you tried to date.
Oh, come on, Inspector. That was a long time ago.
And what about Kate Vine?
No, wasn't.
Did you try to date her or not?
Oh, don't be so ridiculous, Inspector. Kate was an exceptionally clever girl. She knew exactly what she wanted, and she knew how to get it.
Stop talking.
You mean that Kate approached you?
It wouldn't surprise me if she was playing everyone in the group. Kate had more enemies than you'd think. She was a very, very manipulative young woman.
10 p.m. Oh my
10
god.
o'clock, it's getting late. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace if I'm gonna solve this by midnight.
It's getting late. It's time to take you to jail. Ew, I want to die. Ew! Ah! I'm gonna lock myself in this dumpster. I'm just gonna go in here, shut the door, turn off the lights, put myself in this fridge. Put the ladders in front so no one finds me. And I'm just gonna live my life in peace in the outbuilding. And just reflect on why I still live here. Ugh. Consider moving to Canada or something. I hear they have maple syrup and things are simple. I wonder who's in the pub. Okay, let's go for a drink.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
Drugs?
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
Ah, so it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
You should play your cards, right?
Only if you deal.
Problems?
Hello, Inspector. See you later.
What? Okay, don't get distracted. What was in the bag? It looked like a prescription medication with like the receipt attached, you know? That's what it looked like. Show us what's in the bag.
More questions, please. Thank you.
I can't ask her any questions. Come on, man.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
And they said something about Simon, so I think we should just go to Simon, right? Unless... Okay, just checking. Just gotta check the restaurant. Simon, please explain. Acquainted with Jenks actor. Fun fact about this scene. They filmed this right as a funeral party came into the pub they were filming. What? They would, wouldn't they? Simon! Fucking liar.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
Pretty sloppy there, Simon. There was a magnifying glass in the restaurant. Did I miss it? Fuck. Why am I'm missing literally everything. They distracted me. Magic mint. Oral morph liquid? The fuck? Did anyone catch anything else? Oral morph liquid? What is that? Someone Google. Ask Jeeves. It's banana medicine? Oh, did they get it from Holo Taco? That's so weird. That's not how our packaging looks. The date said 1982? That sounds old. It's past the shelf life. It's oral morphine? It's an oral narcotic. It's a narcotic for moderate to severe pain. So it's not like magic mint. It's a little more serious. If magic mint is here, this stuff is over here? Is that what we're saying? Okay. Just getting my drugs in order, yeah?
Ask you a couple more things, please.
It's unlikely Simon would know about the prescriptions. Fuck. Oh, let's ask him about all this stuff. Ooh, goody.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Oh, I'm a stalker.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off.
Thought you didn't drive.
He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Liar. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Aha.
The one thing I remember.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
No, I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something
it's your
sensible
Ferrari,
with it
bitch.
straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
Liar.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Do you have a DVD with porn on it?
Seriously?
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car.
A
I'd have to have a talk with
likely
Ryan
story.
about his security measures.
Uh-huh. I don't think that's how that works, but you know. Car, laptop. What kind of fucking laptop did you buy? Okay, so is there a contradiction with this? Because it's in the other guy's thing. Like the Ferrari. He says this isn't proof yet. Like, that's not proof, but they might be related, but we don't know yet. Okay, let's just keep going.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Fair enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
666.
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So
For
not
your
an
bank
offshore
account?
savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
Fucking liar. It's very important. Remember it. Write that down. Wrote his pin on the back of the card like an idiot. And then dropped it on the fucking street for the detective. Uh-huh. I thought you were smart, Simon. You're not. Card from an IT consultant. Okay, Dean Hayfield, Managing Director, Aztec. Aztec Edenton. High Lane. What if we call the phone number? What happens? Okay, is there a contradiction? Card is from an IT consultant. Okay. Wrote his PIN. Sure. We already got him on the car shit. And we think this, like, insurance payout for a car, but you bought a laptop, or sorry, your laptop stolen and then you bought a car with that money is sussy, but there's nothing to really pull it into a contradiction. Did we never figure out the deal with his mugging? Where was that? It's been so long. Homebrew pendant, blah, 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 blah. Didn't know Liam, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he once brought a guitar to Atlas. Interesting. Bag used in mugging. Bag is from the local costume shop. Hired a costume from the shop last year because he's been at one of the fancy parties. But I don't see anything there. Simon's a tough cookie to crack, you know what I mean? I can't remember all this info. We need an Excel sheet. Basically, like this is very ineffective. If you are a detective and this is how you sort through your information, like you're never gonna solve the crime. These just keep expanding and then it's like having to go, I need to see them all at once, sir. I need to go like this, like I'm on my Mac and I'm doing the let me see all windows at once. We need a murder board. That's right, Colleen. We need a murder board with string, and we need a timeline.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Maybe Connie will make us a murder board.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
What? I thought he bought his own. Uh-huh. I took my tea off my mug warmer, and then I put it in my lap, and it's so nice and warm. And I just realized I was so cold, and I'm like, oh, why is this nice? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's hot. I love a desk mug warmer. Anyways, this is a contradiction with Simon, but we can't contradict them.
What do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday.
You're always on
He lost
holiday.
it.
He dropped it.
I can't keep anything.
So the key ring, what does this say? Saint Bernard de Menton. It's a dog. Oh, it's a Saint Bernard dog. That's cute. I had a babysitter growing up that had a Saint Bernard dog, and he was bigger than any animal I'd seen in my life. like the most giant Saint Bernard. And I remember like they used to put us like sitting on the dog. I mean like not babies. We were old enough to remember. But like you would just sit on him and he'd just walk around. Like he loved it. Like, and you could not reach the ground. Like you were so far from the ground. He was a very friendly dog, like a really, really loving Saint Bernard. Anyways, I just remember he was like huge. He was like a horse, like literally just a really calm, gentle horse with a giant face. Like his face was just so big. Like his face was this big. I'm not exaggerating. Like if he was on stream, his whole face would not fit in this camera.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
Liar. I don't believe it. Has never heard of the IT consultant. Okay, is there anything else about this card? Aztec? I don't remember ever hearing that or like seeing this sun symbol. I don't see the sun symbol here. Keyring belongs to Simon. Bought the keyring on holiday. I still think Emma had to have seen the mask before if she was in Third Eye. So we can try that again, because maybe I just had the wrong thing. Hold on, I'm just thinking about other stuff though. Okay, so she says she hasn't seen the mask. But she saw the flyer at college. The flyer has a picture of the same symbol that's on the mask, but I guess that's not the same thing as having seen the mask. But this isn't a contradiction because I've tried it before. So if there's anything else about the symbol or the mask, we can try it. But it's like, it has to be, I wish we could just do like a fucking keyword search. Like on her story. Look up hairbrush. You'll regret it. Yeah, I don't see anything else. She said she was a member of Third Eye. Yes, but she admitted that. Even if she hadn't seen the mask, but we tried that. But okay, let's try that again. So if I go to cardboard mask, hadn't seen the mask, and then I go to her admitting she was a member, which was where again? Jesus fucking Christ. Crikey. Like, it could be any of these. So this is what Paul's theft's done. Okay, let's try them all. How about this? Let's just literally do them all. Cardboard mask. No. Paul's theft's done. Process of elimination. If I had this in an Excel spreadsheet, I could mark which ones I've already done so I don't waste my fucking time. And we could do this way efficiently. That's how I would solve this game. I would just do process of elimination. Don't tell anyone. Sometimes it's faster. But they make it really annoying and hard to do that with like this infrastructure, you know? I want my money back. I want my, like, how much is this game? Like $8. Okay, we're trying them. We're almost, this is the last one. No! Did not work. We tried it. Okay.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Fuck you, Emma. That's right, fuck you. Was that a PIN number on that business card? Oh. How do I go to the bank? Yes, there's still people we can ask about the last few things we just saw, like the fucking coin and the business card. But where's the bank? Where do I put in a PIN card? Was there something in the dumpster? Should we go dumpster diving again? Was it behind the pub? I don't even know how to activate it because it's not like it's here. You know what I mean? Or the key as well. Like, we've had this fucking key forever. What about Atlas? Let's go get him. We must be really tired, eh? How do we know if we're making progress and close to solving the crime? We don't. We don't. We just hope and pray that we're gonna find the murderer. Like, is there a safe in here? Like, what do I do? Can I use this pen somewhere? Hello? Is anyone home? Nobody's home. What if the laptop is at Atlas? Where is it then? With all these people in the chairs facing the wall? When can we go upstairs at Atlas? Yeah. I wonder if that's ever going to be an option. It's not currently.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Give it to me.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
Laptop taken from a storeroom. Storeroom isn't particularly secure. Uh-huh.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that.
Rebecca.
I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Don't tell me. That's not the question I asked. Stop it. He must be really drunk. He's been drinking after every question. He plays this game. He goes, a police officer asks you a question, you drink. He's been drinking this entire evening. Contents of the cupboard belong to Rebecca, and she keeps it locked. Maybe that's what the key's for.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
That was a yes.
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap.
How'd you know it was
Lovely
an
chap,
IT
in
person?
Fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
What? He had to laugh at his own joke because no one else laughed. Okay, Atlas has their own IT consultant. Okay, whatever. You're so fucking fancy. You have your own IT consultant. Who we should question. Where is he? I think we should question him. Rebecca did say she doesn't take any drugs, but she has a lot of them. And does the key we have open that cupboard?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. Get in, bitches. We're going to the bar. The pub, rather. Oh, I thought it would let me, like, just go to it. No. I guess I have to talk to Rebecca.
Ask about a few more things, please. Have you seen this before?
No.
That was a lie.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Why would he do that? What? Have you ever heard of that? No. All right, bitch, let's get you.
Aha. So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine
Not
is
that
it?
young.
I can't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions.
Why
Think
do
I
we
might have a
believe
word
her?
with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Why do we just believe her? The fuck? We've learned nothing? Cupboard contains prescriptions for... They're just blaming on each other. Terrible couple. They need therapy. Ryan suffers from arthritis. Allegedly. Chemist gives them too many narcotics. Huh. I think we need to chat with the chemist. Chemist is a friend of the family. Uh-huh. And then she doesn't know anything about this, allegedly.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Rebecca. Yes, it was a PIN number. Where do I use it? There was one. Where was it? Right here. No, I tried it. I tried to, maybe the key would open this, but it doesn't. We have a key and a pin. What? I've never seen anything that has like a pin card though. Why do I keep coming back to the dumpster? That's saying something about me. I didn't mean to. Okay, we go back to the dumpster every time. Yeah, I can't figure out what the key is for. Oh, I already used it? Really? Was that... Fuck. Okay, oh, the phone booth pin. That sounds like a possibility. Does anyone remember the pin? That was more than 4 digits. There's nothing we can do in here. It says no. Where the fuck's my boss? 1905? Okay. Ah, I got the fax machine. Okay. Where now? Maybe Paul?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner sort.
What? You have
Does
prisoners?
IT. Large guy. No manners.
Right back to you. Did he just say he is a prisoner? Sir? Like, we suspected that, but you just came out and told us you have a prisoner. You keep your IT guy as a prisoner?
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
Oh, no, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Can I see the footage? Can we see the footage? Ask about the footage!
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
You want to spot a contradiction? Maybe if you find a Tyler in my basement, you will find one.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Someone's lying.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
So Rebecca's working with the chemist / GP and getting the prescriptions. They're saying it's for Ryan, but it's really for Rebecca to poison their victims. I think. I don't know. I'm still looking for evidence of that, but this is very suspicious. Very sussy city. Sussy culty. Can you ask him about Emma's laptop? We can't ask him about something unless it's like a category here. But there's Simon's stolen laptop and it just says not happy about the theft. Has since installed a CCTV system and no thefts have happened since. Stealing from people's pockets would have had Ryan's keys. They said they don't allow any drugs or alcohol on the premises. Well, that was a lie. Well, yeah. But that doesn't necessarily mean it has to do with Atlas, though, right? You'll be able to see in the video if the keys were Simon's. How do I watch the video? Let me see it.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
It keeps saying to use my PIN, but I don't know where, like, what's my bank, you know? Where do I use my PIN? Okay, let's go see James. Haven't seen that little buddy in a while.
A few more questions, please.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Useless.
Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
Oh.
Think so.
Come on. Fucking useless, James. So he knows this guy, but he's not local. If we find the IT guy, do we find the CCTV footage?
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
All right, let's ask this dynamic duo.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
She would know. Okay. So, yeah, he doesn't have arthritis. He's just... They're saying the drugs are for him, so Rebecca doesn't get caught.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Shocking.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Do you want to know something else about Ryan? Why can't we tell him? I want to cause drama. I want to drama bait and tell him about the affair, but there's no way to do it. No. Come on, we gotta get him riled up so he'll talk. Because this whole time he's just been... Maybe that's the way we get Simon to actually say something. Is if we can use this affair information. Yeah, because we promised. There's like a thing in here that says, you promise not to say. Wait, where is it? Where is it? I swear. Somewhere it says, you promised Emma that you wouldn't fucking say anything about the affair. And it's like, do I need to keep promises? What is the value of a promise here? We're doing an investigation. That could be the trick to getting Simon to talk, is if you tell him or infer maybe he should, maybe, you know, allegedly look into something. And then he would talk. Has the costume shops opened on the map yet? No.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you. Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, let's go back. No. Atlas. I have such a high step counter today. Holy shit. Breaking
A few more
world
questions,
record.
if you don't mind. Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
It's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
As and when? Is that a British expression for here and there? Interesting. I never heard it before. He's like not that young. Like, am I crazy? He keeps, like, everyone in this game keeps saying he's young. Like, no, not that young. Like, what? What? Are they saying this to justify his relationship with Girly? Because, like, that's fucking weird. I spotted the contradiction. I don't think you're that young. Like, you could have arthritis, I don't know, maybe, at whatever age you are in this game. Like, what? What? Ugh. Okay, any contradictions? Contradiction. Doesn't know about the drug at the pub, but takes them? Drug at the pub. Where was that? Doesn't know about the argument in the pub. Doesn't know anything about plants. Not all plants are drugs and not all drugs are plants. So. Has no interest in drugs. No. Okay, I mean, to be fair, maybe he meant like, I don't know, unprescribed drugs in his statement that he doesn't have an interest. Doesn't keep medicines on site, but that's not necessarily a contradiction. That he doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises, but like it was in his bar, which isn't the same thing. Oh, keeps it at work. What? How? It didn't work, chat. He doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on Atlas premises, but he keeps painkillers at work. How is that? It didn't fucking work. The other one? Which one? Arthritis is not a problem anymore. Doesn't keep his medicines? Okay, we'll try another one. Keeps this. And then, there's too many. This one? Ugh, the other one should have worked. That's stupid.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers?
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site?
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody
Give me the key.
access to them.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom?
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
I don't even think Ryan's taking morphine. Like, we don't even have that much reason. He's taking whiskey. That's what he's taking. Or whatever the fuck he keeps drinking. But, like, we don't know that he's doing morphine. We just know that he's saying he has a prescription for it. But maybe they're not using it for said prescription. He already said the storeroom wasn't secure? How do we spot him again? Where is it not secure? La 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 la. Oh, the stolen laptop. Duh. Sorry, I was looking too high.
Aha. So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
A combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
Let's go. Let me go.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
No, take me upstairs. To your pin room. Yes, go upstairs. Field trip class, let's go. Get in chat, we're going upstairs. Oh. How do I do it? Ah. Yes. You can tell. What's the 7? The 7's also worn off.
Welcome to the mirror room.
We're gonna die.
This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
Who's saying that?
I am
Whose voice?
free from my image.
Lisa.
I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
It's a recording.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Why did he let me in this room? The mirror room. A combination locked room at Atlas contains a disorienting maze of mirrors. Can I use anything else while I'm here? He didn't know we had the pin? Oh, true. But why would he still let me go upstairs in his house without supervision? I thought we were definitely getting murdered, you know? Yeah, like, we're next. I don't want to leave the mirror room. I want to investigate, but there's no other options. It's leave or nothing. All right, we gotta leave. That was a fun time, though. Can I use the mask in there? It doesn't let me use that kind of stuff. Wait, can I? Scrying mirror, drugs. We tried. What if I just want to join in, you know? Mask? No. Yeah. We had to try, yeah? Did I solve the murder yet? No. It's a hard murder to solve. Okay? We went into a private mirror room. Anything else? Anything in here? No. Okay. Why don't we call it there? All right, everyone, we've done some really great work, but we have many more questions to continue to prod to find the murderer. And it's just not gonna happen tonight. You know what I mean? Like, it's been 3.5 hours. And I think if we go here, it says we're at 78%. Wait, that's almost perfect. So we've done 3 episodes, which would lead us at 75%. So we have the remaining near quarter left. Excellent timing, chat. Perfect. We like it. Perfect division into 4 equal parts. Almost equal. We are this close to solving the murder. And if we make it to 99% and nowhere else, then we will use a cheat code. But we're gonna try and get there without cheating. Thank you, chat. Thank you, mods, for hyping me up. You think I'm killing it? I don't know about that, but damn, this is hard. Like, why is this so hard? You know, like, this would be a lot easier if they gave us a better way of organizing our clues. Like, if you could just click a button and it would explode them all and you could color code them. Like, or like you could use a search engine to help you look through it in the same way that the game Her Story had. That would be much more helpful than, because like you just don't remember every single fucking one, you know? And that's not how investigating should work. You should have a database and tools to help you do the investigation, not only your memory, because my memory sucks. I need to write that shit down. Yeah, the inspector gets a notepad. Where is ours? But I want an electronic filing system. That would be too easy. No, it wouldn't. All right. What are we doing with our lives? I'll explain. Do I just hit save? I'm terrified of saving old games. Look, it says cheat 0. Okay, save, exit. Come back soon. Maybe I will. On my Steam, it says, no cheats used. You didn't use any cheats during 9 p.m. Brilliant! 52% of players have this achievement. Wait. Oh, I haven't even been looking at this. That means half of the people cheated in the 9 p.m. time block? Here, look, I'll show you. Guys, look how smart we are. Ready? You think this game is hard and that we're not doing well? Well, I got news for you. We're doing better than literally everyone else. Where does it say it? There. Okay, so at the 6 p.m. unlocked, yeah, a lot of people here, but see, it says 80% of people, which is the majority, didn't use any cheats at 5 p.m., but like, okay, you just started. But then it goes down. At 6 p.m., 66% of people also didn't cheat. At 7 p.m., only 60%. At 8 p.m., 55%. At 9 p.m., 52%. Because by 9 p.m., half of the players of this game were cheating. That's pretty good. We're doing great, you know? I'd start cheating from the start. I didn't even know you could cheat until like 7 p.m. So we're just gonna keep going like this, not cheating, and just cheat if we have to. I still don't even know exactly what to do. Like, you have to call your boss, but he never fucking picks up. It's just a fax machine. I'm a bit behind, but watching her do this is madness. Oh my God, I know. It's like Rimmel London, just absolute crikey madness. Pass the torch. And by that, I mean the flashlight, obviously. Boss facts. Yeah, it's all the same. Currently 666 people watching, really? No, 670. Okay, 4 of you have to leave. We need to worship the devil. 4 of you leave so we can worship the devil! 668. Let's go! When the devil worshippers, when it hits, I end stream. Okay, before it hits 666, this weekend I'm gonna test. Oh, what? 665? No, come back! It needs to say 666. No, I lied. Come back. We don't worship the devil until it's 666. That's just the rules. Too chaotic. You guys can't figure it out. Anyways. What is it? Okay, it's Wednesday. And then it's Saturday on the weekend. And on Saturday, we are going to be doing testing bougie nail polish. It's been a while since I've done like a testing luxury nail polish. I bought it a long time ago, like back when I was on a roll buying Juicy and whatever the fuck. But I have some more. I have like Chanel and Dior. So I think we're gonna use Chanel and Dior. You know, just for fun, just for funsies. You know, be a little fancy while we're on like a British mood. It's fine. We're gonna do a little review. I don't even remember what I bought because it's been a while. but I had bought it during that time when I was buying all the fancy stuff, and then I just didn't have time to make a second stream out of it. So that's what we're gonna do on Saturday. I also had the intoxication goggles, but I'm gonna save those because there's a little bit of research I wanted to do in advance, and I think I'm just gonna put that block in a bit later. And then next Wednesday, we're actually gonna take a pause from this Contradiction game because there might be some other mystery that will be solved, and you might want to discuss it with me on Wednesday. Maybe just I don't know, you know, like check your notes, check your detective's desk, and maybe there'll be something you want to discuss on stream, maybe not, I don't know. And then the following Saturday, we will do a bake logical. Something fall, something in the kitchen that's a little cozy and probably messy and probably won't taste good, but you won't care, because we'll be eating it. Yes, thank you so much. You're welcome. You bunch of devil worshippers. Can't even get to 666. All right, everyone. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Menchie Gang. I'll be scheduling the next Menchie Gang in the next week or so. Sorry. In the next week or so, I will be scheduling it for towards the end of the month. But I'm hoping to have really fun news that I think the Menchie Gang would like to hear. Fun news. So I'm defining it as fun news. You may not define it as that, but I am. So I'm gonna share that with Menchie Gang first. But yeah, we never made it to 669. Why are we skipping? Okay, make up your mind. Are we worshiping the devil or not? All right, we tried it. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and I will see you on Saturday for fancy nail polish review, and then Wednesday for other things. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.